following Kubrick's wishes, do you think Ridley Scott owns the Taschen special edition book set on Napoleon?
Probably. I'm sure every filmmaker of note has it on their shelf.
Well, the first thing I want to tackle is, why is the film called Kitbag? And I mean, what does it mean? And why would you go with this is going to be a huge project. What's this all about?
So a kit bag is, it's sort of the, according to the Deadline story, there was a general's staff hidden in every soldier's kit bag. So that's where the name is. I agree. I don't know why you just don't call this Napoleon or Conqueror Man or whatever, but sure, kit bag. It's interesting. I mean, we all know that Kubrick tried forever to get Napoleon made. He couldn't. His version of the project is over at MGM, where Spielberg was kicking it around as a director or producer, and then that sort of never happened. So my thought on this is fascinating potential subject for a movie. I wish it was anybody but Ridley Scott directing it. He has become he's a really good filmmaker when he wants to be, but for me he's become essentially Clint Eastwood, where he just gets behind the camera each year, cranks out a film. Doesn't really feel like it could be, at its worst, it could be directed by anybody, or every now and then, he'll make something like The Counselor, which is interesting. I didn't particularly like it, but yeah, I kind of wish it was someone else doing this, to be honest.
So he just completed production on The Last Duel. He's hitting up Gucci in March. Mm-hmm. This potentially could be his next project. So that means at 84 years of age, he'll be hitting Napoleon. And of course, it's a big reunion between him and Joaquin Phoenix. What does this mean for Joaquin? And have you given 2 seconds thought as to who's going to play his I think it's Josephine?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's interesting, the Joaquin Phoenix angle. It's kind of interesting that he went from being an actor who was sort of had a reputation for being difficult and shying away from sort of blockbustery projects, and now he's like, starring in Joker and now doing this. So it's an interesting pivot for Joaquin Phoenix. And to be honest, I love Joaquin Phoenix. Great actor. I think he's fantastic. I don't see him as Napoleon necessarily. Yeah. I mean, but then again, we all know how Joaquin Phoenix can transform. So I'm ready to eat my words when this comes out.
I'm Eric Lavallée. I'm editor-in-chief and site owner for IONCINEMA.com. And this is
Kevin Jagernauth, contributing writer for the playlist.
And together we are IndieSponge.